Welcome to Brandon, Manitoba, and to the campus of Assiniboine College for tonight's Manitoba College Athletic Conference volleyball matchups with the visiting Canadian Mennonite University Blazers. Thanks for joining us on Assiniboine Cougars Volleyball. I'm your host, Matthew Schroeder. The women's games start us off tonight as the Assiniboine Cougars go head-to-head with the Canadian Mennonite University Blazers. Both teams enter the night deadlocked at 7-5 in the standings, with first place in the conference top seed hanging in the balance. The Cougars come in riding momentum after a decisive straight sets victory over the Providence Pilots, and they'll look to make it back-to-back wins here on home court. These two teams know each other well, as in their last meeting, Assiniboine edged CMU in a 5-set thriller, taking the match 3-2. Tonight, the Blazers arrive in Brandon looking to claim sole possession of first place in the Manitoba College Athletics Conference. Let's take a look at the women's standings. The Cougars are in first place with a record of 7-5, and the Blazers have an identical record of 7-5, but the Cougars are in first based on their head-to-head records. The Providence Pilots are in third with a 7-7 record, and St. Boniface is in last place with 5 wins and 9 losses. So the standings are very tight in the latter part of the season, and any of the top 3 teams can finish in first. And tonight's matchup is one game of a doubleheader, as they'll square off again tomorrow here at Assiniboine College. As well, tonight is a special night as Assiniboine College is celebrating 65 years. To commemorate, the Cougars are going back in time, unveiling the old but gold Assiniboine Cougars jerseys. Home court, first place, and the battle for the top spot starts soon.
Spiel here. Can I get started on the spiel and they'll get out there?
Well, there's
That's a long spiel. Get started. Yeah, sorry. We got lots of time. That's all I'm thinking.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us this evening. Tonight, we've got something a little different going on. Assiniboine College was founded in 1961 with a staff of 4, offering 2 courses to 24 students. Here we are in 2026, honoring the college's 65th anniversary, with a staff of over 400 offering 75 certificate, diploma, and postgraduate programs across a variety of disciplines and locations. And this year, we welcomed around 4,000 full-time students. The college has also shifted identities over the years, originally the Brandon Vocational Training Center, then Assiniboine Community College, and recently in 2024, Assiniboine College. The Cougars were the original mascot for the college with green and gold colors. Then we changed to gray owls with a purple and pink tone. before returning back to the Cougars, and in 2016 we changed the Cougars logo that is still used today. You'll notice our teams are repping a vintage-inspired jersey tonight, and you can find more information and some vintage stickers, toques, and information kicking around. Assiniboine College is privileged to provide learning opportunities on the lands of the Dakota Oyate, Nakota Oyate, and the national homeland of the Red River Métis. The Cougars are committed to respect and fair play. We ask that you show sportsmanship by encouraging student athletes, respecting coaches and officials, and being considerate of other spectators. Now, for the Manitoba College's Athletic Conference volleyball games featuring the Canadian Mennonite University Blazers and your Assiniboine College Cougars. Starting lineup for the visiting Blazers. Captain number 6, Paige Wright. Libero number 3, Maria Johnson. Number 2, Julia Sawatsky. Number 5, Victoria McPherson. Number 7, Kirsten Reimer. Number 10, Avery Cook. And number 12, Peyton Pistaka. The head coach for the Blazers is Craig McKenzie. And now the starting lineup for your Assiniboine College Cougars. Captain number 4, Kylie Pink. Libero number 12, Jordan Bradbury. Number 1, Kira Virgo. Number 3, Heather Brost. Number 7, Annika Galenchin. Number 11, Tyra Lasuk. Number 14, Marie Dunster. And the head coach of the Cougars is Kevin Neufeld. First official for tonight's game is Kevin Newton. Second official is Paige Donald. Line judges are Todd Robinson and Owen Falk. Please rise if you are able for our national anthem. Have a good. Nice. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's MCAC matchup. We've got Julia Sawatsky kicking things off for the Blazers this evening. Kylie Peak with a roll shot off the block, finds the floor for the first score of the night. Both your Assiniboine College Cougars and the Canadian Mennonite University Blazers currently sit at 7 and 5, all tied up. Tyra Lasuk serving. Last weekend here, all 4 MCAC games went to the 5th final set. Every team took home 1 win. So we're seeing a lot of parity in the league this season.
making tonight's match and this weekend's doubleheader even more important. Avery Cook to serve. Passed well by Peak, middle of the court. Left side for Dunster. A roll shot dug, wide off the net. Oh, big block there. Is covered by the Blazers. Not able to be returned. Peak and Brose teaming up for that heavy block at the net. All tied at 2 early here in the first set. Cougars rocking their retro-inspired jerseys tonight. Assiniboine College celebrating its 65th anniversary this year. Recently renamed from Assiniboine College, or pardon me, Assiniboine Community College to Assiniboine College. Better reflect the courses available. Kylie Peak serve, passed well. Left side attack for the Blazers into the block. That off Marie Dunster's arms and just out of bounds. Cougar block getting in the way early here, making the Blazers hitters at least think about what they're looking for over the net. Whoopsie. Bad ball there for Victoria McPherson. Heather Brost now to serve. Cougars up 4-3. Great ace down the line there for Heather Brost. Casual glance over to her coach to tell Neufeld she meant to do that. Brost again. Good deep serve, passed by Sawatsky. Left side attack. Deep down the line, but out of bounds. Kirsten Reimer's line shot goes wide. Heather Brost continues at the line, now up 6-3. Cross-court serve, passed by Reimer over the net. Dunster tips it back down. Covered but not kept alive. Cougar block doing well to keep the pressure on the Blazers side. Another tough serve here, tracked down well by Reimer. Nothing Paige Wright can do to bring that one back. Heather Brost bringing the service pressure, keeping the Blazers passers on their heels. Blazer offense yet to register a kill here. Another heavy serve. 60 attack for Pistaka is covered. Tight on the net, Marie Dunster keeps it up. Brost delivers a free ball back. Tight pass, middle attack off the block. Left side attack for Reimer. Heavy line swing. Lasuk does well to get her hands up. More self-defense than looking for a dig there. Strong line attack from Reimer. Reimer's now back to serve. Passed well by Peak to middle of the court. Right side attack for Dunster. Dug by McPherson. See ball from McPherson. Dug easy by Bradbury. Right side attack for Dunster. Heavy line swing. Making it through Julia Sawatsky's block into the floor. Dunster now back to serve. Dunster spin serve, passed well by Reimer. Long cross-court set for Sawatsky off the block. Great dig by Kylie Peak to bring that back. Galenshin with the down ball. Dug off the net by Reimer. Left side for Sawatsky. Off Lasuk's block and out of bounds. Cougars making the Blazers work hard for every point here. Peyton Pistaka now back to serve for the Cougars. Pardon me, serving for the Blazers. Blazers trail 5-9. Passed well by Galenshin. Middle attack for Virgo. Rolls it back to the middle of the court. Left side attack for Sawatsky. Deep tip out of bounds. Annika Galenshin now to serve for the Cougars. That serve is just wide of the sideline. Julia Sawatsky doing well to let that drop beside her. Captain Paige Wright serving. Passed by Galenshin. Left side attack for Peak. Cross court banger. Finds the sideline. Peak, the leading attacker for the Cougars this season. Has regularly been the kills leader in most matches. He's had a great season. Kira Virgo serving. Passed well. Middle attack, low set. Neighbor Cook can't bring that one back. Timeout called by the Blazers. Back in action late in the first set here, halfway through. Cougars leading the Blazers 12-6 currently. Another good strong serve by Kira Virgo here. Drums up another ace for the Cougars. Doing well to keep the Blazers on their heels in serve receive. Cougars serve and block doing them well so far tonight. Another strong serve. Swatsky pass to middle of the court, left side for McPherson. Roll shot into Heather Brose, waiting arms, big block. Big block, big block. Virgo at the line. Passed well by Johnson. Right side for Sawatsky, hard cross court shot. That ball's wide. Substitutions into the game here now for the Blazers. Number 4, Tori Mangan, replacing Julia Sawatsky. Virgo still serving. That one long. Tori Mangan now to serve for the Blazers. Passed well by Peak. Middle attack for Peak. Goes long. A little creative offense there. Substitutions. Sawatsky now back into the game. Quick breather for Julia Sawatsky replacing Tori Mangan. Deep serve passed well by Galenshin. Middle attack for Brost. Deep shot fools the Blazer defense. Tyra Lasuk goes back to serve. Pass tight by Johnson. Ball is deemed over the plane of the net. Setter Paige Wright going over to contest. Neufeld deeming that the majority of the ball had crossed the plane of the net. Back row setter may not return the ball back over, leading to another Blazer timeout. Setter Tyra Lasuk still at the line. Another good serve, pass by Sawatsky. Middle attack for McPherson is long out the back. Another good serve by Lasuk. Middle attack into the net for Avery Cook. Cougars are carousing here in the first set, up 19-8. Very strong showing out of the gate so far by the Cougars. Looking for an important point here again to create some separation amidst a log jam. Both teams sitting at 7 and 5. And Lasuk delivers another ace, leading to a substitution here for the Blazers. Number 21, Mel Giesbrecht, into the game, placing middle Avery Cook. Free ball coming now for the Cougars, passed by Galenshin. Right side for Dunster, cross-court attack off Paige Wright's hands and out of bounds. Lasuk had every option there available to her. Tough read for the middle blocker here with Kylie Peak on the left side, Heather Brost in the middle, Dunster on the right. All three capable hitters. Middle blockers are getting pulled in every direction. Another strong serve, another bad pass. Free ball coming. Tough free ball into a back row attack, essentially the same call that was made against the Blazers previously. Avery Cook coming back into the game now, replacing Mel Giesbrecht. Avery Cook now back to serve for the Blazers. Her serve is long. Easy call there by Bradbury. Kylie Pleak now to serve. Cross-court serve, passed by Johnson. Left side attack. Down the line, dug by Lasuk. Smart play at the net there. Clean attack for Victoria McPherson there to keep that ball on the Cougar side. McPherson now back to serve for the Blazers. Passed well by Bradbury. Step attack for Brost. Middle or right side attack out of the middle. Going right side for Dunster. Cross-court attack is blocked. Covered nicely by Peak. Left side for Galenshin, deep roll shot. That ball just long. Nice mix there again from Lasuk, going far cross court to find Galenshin on the left side. McPherson still serving, her team down 11. Passed well by Bradbury. Left side for Galenshin. Heavy swing off Sawatsky's hands to the floor. Heather Brost now back to serve for the Cougars. 2 points away from the first set. Peak serves into the net. Kirsten Reimer serving for the Blazers. Passed well by Peak. Middle attack for Virgo. Her swings into the net. Reimer still serving. Passed off the net by Peak. Left side for Galenshin. Heavy roll shot, dug into the ceiling. Setting up set point here in the first. Nice swing by Galenshin. Marie Dunster now serving with set one on the line. Spin serve cross, passed over the net. Slight miscommunication, sets up a dump. Dug well by Bradbury. Peak makes a smart choice to put it over. Pardon me, that was Virgo. Tip shot dug by Bradbury. Can't pick it up. Tough ball there. Smart play by the middle attacker. Troy McPherson's kill there out of the middle, I believe. Pardon me, that would have been Peyton Pistaka. Now back to serve. Blazers with their back against the wall here in the first. Oof. First dump of the set for Lesuc. Goes for the middle block as well. Cougars still sitting pretty up 10 here. Peyton Pistaka serves again. Passed wide by Galentian. Galentian with the roll shot off the net and to the floor. Cougars take set 1, 25-15. Great start for the hometown Cougars. Set to action to get underway. Kira Virgo serving. Again, picking on Julia Sawatsky, left side for McPherson, roll shot, dug by Galentian. Kept up by Peak, nice play there. Great hustle by Captain Peak. Keep that dig by Galentian alive. Forcing another error from the Blazers. Blazers had 9 hitting errors in the first set, lost by 10 points. Commanding win for the Cougars in the first set. Another good serve at Sawatsky. Left side for McPherson. Another roll shot. Another dig for Galenchin. Dump for Lasuk. Dug by Reimer. Down ball free coming. Right side attack is a step. Right side for Sawatsky. Cross court. That ball through the block into the floor. Julia Sawatsky now serving for the Blazers. That serve is long. Great call by lines judge Todd Robinson. Tyra Lasuk back to serve. Serve passed by Johnson. Middle attack for Cook is wide. Blazers offense continue to struggle. Lasuk still at the line. Good serve down the line to Reimer. Back set for McPherson. Cross court off the block. Out the back. Avery Cook serving. Passed wide by Bradbury. Dunster tracks it down, brings it back. Lasuk delivers a deep free ball. Passed by Cook, tight. Right side for McPherson, tips it. Dog over the net. Spicy play there by Heather Brost. Oh, whoops. Exactly what she meant to do. Giving her coaches a look of absolute shock. Can't even pretend she meant to do that one. Oh, creative spinorama here. Kylie Peak now to serve. Passed by Johnson. Left side for Reimer. Down the line, dug by Lasuk. Left side again for Reimer. Tip coming. Doesn't make it over. Great defense here by the Cougars early. Great shot by Reimer to get it down the line. Better dig by Lasuk to pop it back up. Deep serve is long. Too much mustard on that one for Virgo. Pardon me, for Kylie Peak. Victoria McPherson now back for the Blazers. McPherson serves Peak. Left side for Galenchin. Tip to the middle of the court. Hustle there by McPherson, but not able to pop it up. Smart play there. Heather Brost back to serve for the Cougars. Up 6-3 here early in the second. Up 1-0 overall here in the match so far. Good deep serve, pass tight by Johnson. Into the net, down the net, and to the floor. Cougars continue their service line pressure. Blazers continue to struggle passing. Cross court, heavy serve. Reimer does all she can to pop that up into the net. Again, drops on the Blazers side. Cougars with more aces. Blazers with more errors. Another heavy serve. Sawatsky pops it up, and another ace. My goodness, back-to-back aces for Heather Brost. Timeout called. Heather Brost still at the line. Cougars leading 9-3 here in the second. Another commanding performance here after a dominant win in the first set. My apologies, Heather Brost. Good miss after a great service run of multiple aces there for Heather Brost. No shame in that. Kirsten Reimer back to the service line for the Blazers. Down 5. Deep serve. Handcuffs Peak for an ace. First ace of the Blazers evening. Everybody gets one. Reimer's serve, passed well by Peak that time. Middle attack, good long set, tight ball, another tight ball. Draws the Blazers Pistok onto the net. Nice control there by Lasuk to stay off the net on those tight balls. Draws the Blazer blocker onto the net. Marie Dunster back for her spin serve. Looking for a few more aces. Good heavy serve, passed over. Passed off the net by Bradbury. Left side attack for Galenshin. Her heavy cross-court swing is wide. Tough break there for the Cougars. Did everything right on that play. Dunster set up a great advantage off the serve. Peyton Pistaka back now for the Blazers. Passed well by Peak. Left side for Galenshin. Snaps it down the line. McPherson with the dig. Back row attack for Reimer. Dug by Dunster. Left side for Galenshin. Tipped off the block. And again draws the Blazers block onto the net. Blazers block a little undisciplined, reaching for these tight sets. Annika Galenshin serves down the line at Sawatsky. Passed off the net, back to Sawatsky on the left. Heavy swing. Galenshin with a great pocket dig, just barely kisses the ceiling. Great dig there. Paige Wright serving for the Blazers. Passed off the net by Galenshin, left side for Peak. Cross shot, dug by Johnson off the net. Paige Wright can't get there. Cougars looking strong tonight. Number 1, Kira Virgo now serving. Passed well by Johnson. Right side for Sawatsky, cross court, off Dunster's arms and out of bounds. Julia Sawatsky now back to serve. Sawatsky serve, passed easily by Bradbury. Middle attack, oof. Kylie Peak came around for that one. Creative offense here from the Cougars, but the Blazers are up to the task. Lasuk ran Kylie Peak in inside 53 there, a middle set for the left side attacker. Heather Brost ran the 30, creating a gap there in the middle for Peak to sneak around, but the Blazers dug it up. Julia Sawatsky serving. Cougars unable to return that ball. Still lead by 3 here, halfway through the second set. Sawatsky serves. Pass by Bradbury. Rose gets her arms on it. Bradbury gives a free ball. 60 attack coming here, dug by Bradbury. Left side attack for Peak, off the block and out of bounds. Tara Lasuk now back to serve. Passed well by Reimer. McPherson's deep swing. Dug by Galenshin, but not high enough. Drops on the Cougar side. Avery Cook back to serve for the Blazers. Blazers with a better showing here so far in the second set. A little bit of hesitation from the Cougar serve receive. Leads to an ace for Avery Cook. Passed off the net by Galentian. Dunster brings it back. Tyler Lasuk gives a free ball in the middle of the court. Passed by Cook. Left side for Reimer down the line. Dug by Lasuk. Scrambling play by Bradbury. Heather Brost gets a hand on it. Correction, that was, yes, Heather Brost who had a hand on it. The Blazer block was waiting her play. Avery Cook still serving for the Blazers. Strong run here by the Cougars, by the Blazers, sets up a Cougar timeout. Avery Cook continues at the service line. Brought her team back to even here. Good pass by Bradbury to keep it up. Left side for Dunster is dug by Cook into the ceiling. Cougars break the serving run there by Avery Cook. Kylie Peak now serving. Passed off the net by Reimer. Right side attack from McPherson, off the block, dug by Peak. Nice dig there off the block. Covered again off the block. Cougars keeping it alive, give a free ball back. Dug off the net by Johnson, middle attack for Pistaka. That ball is wide, no touch called. Peak deep serve down the line to Reimer. Right side for McPherson. Sticky fingers called there on that set. Kylie Peak serves. Short ball to Reimer. Passes off the net. Back to Reimer on the left. Tips it deep. Dug by Peak. Left side for Galentian. Sharp play by Bradbury with the back bump set. Left side for Reimer. Blocked by Dunster. Again to Reimer on the left. That one off Brust's arms and down. Great effort here on both sides of the net here in the second. Neither team looking to give in early. Passed well by Brost. Right side for Dunster. Off the block and out of bounds. Heather Brost is back to the service line. Good serve. Sawatsky pass off the net. Johnson left side to Reimer. Dug by Peak. Crafty play by Lasuk to skip it to the corner. Left side for Reimer. Off the block. Dug by Lasuk. Left side for Galentian. Off the block. Dug by the Cougars. Middle attack. Tipped over. Dug tight by McPherson. Paige Wright just getting enough of her fingertips on it. Gets the block, ball drops just inside the sideline. Good last-ditch effort there by setter captain Paige Wright. Kirsten Reimer back to serve for the Blazers. Passed wide by Peak. Dumped by Lasuk. Just kept alive by Pistaka. Sawatsky with the roll shot. Off the ball. Fooled everybody with that one. Kirsten Reimer still serving. Passed well by Peak. Right side for Dunster. Cross court off the block. Dug by Bradbury. Middle attack with Virgo. Her tip is wide. All tied at 17 here. Reimer serves deep. Reimer serves long. Marie Dunster back to serve for the Cougars. Deep serve, passed by Johnson. Left side attack for Sawatsky, tips it deep. Dug by Peak. Left side attack, tipped short. Nice play by Galentian. Bradbury with the pass. Step attack. Was blocked by Julia Sawatsky on the right side. Nice play there by the CMU blocker to track the middle attacker. Skipping out to the right side for a step attack. Doesn't fool the outside blocker of the Blazers. Peyton Pistaka still serving. Tied at 18. Passed over. Lasuk with the block. Back row attack from McPherson. That one off the block into the floor. Blazers with their first lead of the night here, I believe, at 19-18 in the second. Cougars will look to put a stop to it here. Pistaka serve, passed by Galentian. Lasuk keeps it off the net. Galentian makes the most of that, snaps it down to the back line. Great play there by Galentian to make a great attack there on the scramble pass and set. Annika Galentian now serves, all tied at 19. Her line serve is long. Setting up a substitution here for the Cougars. Number 10, Victoria Cabral, into the game to pass for Annika Galentian. Paige Wright serving. Right into the action, pass as well. Cross-court attack for Peak is into the net. Wright still serving. Blazers now up 2 late in the second set. Again, picking on Cabral. Nice pass, however. Peak can't make the most of that. Tough long set there for Lasuk. Timeout called by the Cougars. Cougars trail by 3 here late in the second. Page right to serve. Right through Bradbury's fingers. Her first service error of the night. Unfortunate timing here late in the second. Wright still serving. Cabral with a smart play to let that one sail wide. Kira Virgo now to serve for the Cougars. Down 3 here. Good deep serve. Swatsky passes it off the net. Left side for McPherson. Roll shot. Dug easily by Marie Dunster. Left side attack is dug by Reimer. McPherson swings into the net. Cougars trail by 2. Virgo still serving. Sawatsky's cross-court swing is dug. Marie Dunster with the swing returns it down the line. Just wide. Julia Sawatsky serving for set point number 2 here. Looking to even things up after a dominant Cougar set 1 victory. Sawatsky serve, pass by Cabral, great pass. Middle attack for Brost. Fools the middle blocker. Through the net, through the block, into the floor. Cougars stay alive for another point. Tyra Lasuk back to the line. Short serve, pass by Johnson, right side for McPherson. Deep swing, off Cabral into the ceiling. Blazers take set 2. Captain Paige Wright looking to get things underway here in the third set. All tied up at 1. An appropriate score given the locked standings of the Manitoba Colleges Athletic Conference. Both teams tied at 7 and 5, looking to break the tie this weekend. Cougars get on the board first. Great swing from Kylie Peak there to score point number 1. Tyra Lasuk back to serve. Pass low, middle attack for Cook. Blocked by Bros, kept alive, played deep. Selena Taves into the game. Pass by Wright, middle of the court, kept alive by Johnson. Dunster with the free ball pass, middle attack for Brost is blocked, dug by Bradbury, great cover, right side for Dunster. Snaps that deep corner down the line. Great shot by Marie Dunster. Great scramble. Coach Craig McKenzie not liking that call. No delay of game warning despite the slight pause there in the coach's hand. Tara Lasuk serving. Serves up an ace, how about that? Tara Lasuk at the line. Into the net. Julia Sawatsky serving now for the Blazers. Deep serve by Sawatsky, passed by Bradbury. Left side for Dunster, into the block, into the floor. Dunster under the freight of the block. Marie Dunster and Annika Golenshin currently leading the way for the Cougars. Pass tight by Sawatsky, Reimer. Selena Taves with her first kill on her first ball of the night. Great start for Selena Taves, getting into the action here. Having sat for the first 2 sets. Great to see her get in here and get some action early. Another good serve. Paige Wright tracks it down, left side set, cross, blocked by Dunster. Howdy do, there's another one for Marie Dunster on the right side. Cougars coming out with some strong energy here in the third, looking much like the first set, up 6-1. Passed by Johnson off the net, left side for Reimer. That one off Dunster's hands and out of bounds. Good high swing there from Reimer. Avery Cook now to serve. Blazers trail by 4. Nice pass by Selena Taves, right side for Dunster. Cross-court swing, dug by the Blazers. Bradbury's pass goes over. Pistaka makes the most of it. Tough ball there. Lots of spin on that one, giving it a little extra momentum off Bradbury's arms. Cook still serving. Bradbury's pass, left side for Selena Taves. Cross-court attack off the block. 2 for 2 for Selena Taves here early in the third. Sends Heather Brost back to the line. Kiana McDonald also into the game here now for the Cougars. Brost serve is long. Victoria McPherson now serving. Selena Taves let that one sail along. Dunster doing everything, or pardon me, Selena Taves doing everything right so far here in her first set of action. Marie Dunster now back to serve. That one's into the net. Cougars leading by 3. Reimer to serve, passed well by Peak. Left side for Selena Taves, down the line to McPherson. Deep dig, left side for Oskowatski. Blocked by the skinny white and orange guy there at the top of the net. Quick action from Lions judge Todd Robinson to straighten things out. Selena Taves serving. Good deep serve. Page right keeps it off the net. Blocked by Peak. Kept alive by the Blazers. Back row attack from McPherson. Dug by Bradbury. Nice communication there in the front row. Fortunately, lots of great dig drop. Peyton Pistaka now back to serve for the Blazers. Cougars still lead by 3. Short serve, passed by Bradbury. Kiana McDonald swinging 1 for 1 so far. Home crowd going wild for Kiana McDonald on her first swing of the night. She's now back to serve. Cross-court serve, and there's an ace. 2 for 2 for McDonald so far. 1 kill, 1 ace. How do you do? Cougars up 5 here in the third. Timeout called by the Blazers. Serving. Cougars up 5 here in the third. Serves that one into the net. Paige Wright serving for the Blazers. Pass by Taves. Left side for Peak. Through the block to the floor. Tyra Lasuk now back to serve for the Cougars. Nice line serve. Tip ball picked up by Dunster. Smart play there by Brost to deep swing deep corner. Right side for Sawatsky. All kinds of chaos at the net. Smart deep corner shot. I think the Cougars were pulled onto the net there. Julia Sawatsky serving. .60 attack there, dug by Sawatsky. Left side for Dunster. Tips it short. Drops it to the floor. Smart play there by Dunster. Kylie Peak back to serve. Strong serve down the line. Reimer's cross-court swing finds the floor. Cougars still lead by 4 here, halfway through the third. Match tied at 1 set apiece. Avery Cook serves deep and long. That one just past the baseline. Middle blocker Heather Brost to serve for the Cougars. Strong corner serve. Picking on Sawatsky again for another ace for Heather Brost. Not her first tonight. Could be her 3rd or 4th ace so far this evening. Cougars continuing to pick on left side Julia Sawatsky of the Blazers. Another good strong serve. Reimer keeps that alive, swings deep, dug by Peak. Right side for Dunster, roll shot to the middle, dug by Johnson. Blazers not able to keep that one alive. Cougars looking strong here again in the third. Another cross-court serve, deep off Sawatsky's arms, left side for Reimer into the net. Not much going for the Blazers right now. Down 17-9. Heather Brust with another heavy serve over the net off McPherson's arm. Selena Taves with the overswing. Tori McPherson able to get the kill off the block. Quick note of thank you to our media and communication students running our live stream today. Doing a great job, led by instructor Greg Sherris. Always appreciative of their wonderful efforts, making us look good on the line. Kylie Peak with another great pass, left side for Selena Taves off the block, dug by Sawatsky, but out of bounds. Maria Dunster serving. Her spin serves into the tape. Kirsten Reimer to serve for the Blazers. They trail by 7. Well passed by Bradbury there on a deep corner shot. Good swing by Taves. Dump by Paige Wright. Catches the Cougars watching for her first dump of the night. Smart deep corner shot there. Kirsten Reimer again serving for the Blazers. Selena Taves back to serve for the Cougars. Looking to break the 20-point barrier. Good line serve to Sawatsky. Passed well. Middle attack for Pistaka. Clever tip, but wide out the sideline. Timeout called by the Blazers. Selena Taves still serving here. Serve passed off the net by Sawatsky. And hit out of bounds by Sawatsky. Not much going right there. Selena Taves still serving. Passed well, Paige Wright to the left side. Smart tip, dug by Dunster. Great pancake, love it. Big block by the Blazers, let's go. Great play there. Dunster with the pancake dig. Kiana McDonald and Kira Virgo, Kylie Peak teaming up for that one. Let's go, another deep serve, Selena Taves. 2 aces in the set for Selena Taves. Making her impact felt here in the third. (23-12) for the Cougars. There's an ace, let's go. Risky one. Setting up set point in the third set. Selena Taves, good serve to Johnson, passed well, left side for Sawatsky. Heavy cross-court swing, off Taves and out of bounds. Substitutions into the game here. Victoria Cabral coming in to pass for Selena Taves. Peyton Pistaka serving now for the Blazers. Back against the wall here in the third. Pistaka serves deep, passed well by Bradbury. Left side for Peak. Through Pistaka's arms, kept alive. Free ball given. Passed by Bradbury. Left side again for Peak. That one long out of bounds. Good deep serve, passed off the net by the Cougars. Left side for Peak. Roll shot, smart play. Sawatsky can't pick that up. Cougars take set 3. McDonald set to get set 4 action underway. Cougars leading 2-1 here in the 4th set. Right side attack for Julia Sawatsky, cross-court winner. Gets through Marie Dunster's arms. Julia Sawatsky back to serve. Again, this match very important here to create some separation between these two squads, both currently sitting at 7 and 5 in MCAC standings. Sawatsky serve goes long. Substitutions into the game for the Blazers. Number 4, Tori Mangan into the game for Sawatsky. Tyra Lasuk serving for the Cougars. Passed well by Johnson. Right side attack for McPherson. Soft shot dug by Taves. Marie Dunster tips that down. Smart play there to stay off the net. Bench mob loving that one there for the Cougars. Lasuk serving. Pass tight by Johnson. Heather Bose gets up and puts it down. Nice aggressive play there by middle blocker Heather Brost. Puts that ball to the floor. Lasuk, an aggressive server as well as offensive player as a setter. That one's into the net. A high risk, high reward. Peyton Pistaka serves, passed well by Taves. Left side attack for Dunster. Her line shots wide. Pistaka serves, Bradbury pass as well. Middle attack for Brost off the block. Draws the Blazers blocker onto the net as well. Ace there by Kylie Peak. Targeting substitution Tori Mangan there. Deep serve, pass by Reimer. Right side attack for McPherson, cross court. Finds the baseline. Deep serve there by McPherson is long. Cougars hold on to a 2-point lead here early in the 4th set. Cougars looking to end things here in the 4th. Currently leading 2-1. Heather Brost, heavy serve, passed over. Kiana McDonald making a smart play to keep it alive. Right side for Dunster, her line shot. Rather, Marie Dunster's swing is called on the net. Head ref Kevin Neufeld. Kirsten Reimer to serve for the Blazers. Passed well by Bradbury. Left side attack, long set. Selena Taves tip it off the block, covered by McDonald. Back to Taves on the left. Roll shot down the line, dug nicely by McPherson there. Tori Mangan roll shots it over. Middle attack for McDonald. Smart tip, dug by McPherson, kept alive. Dunk by Lasuk, again dug by McPherson. Middle attack for McDonald. Off Johnson's arms and out of bounds. Great variety here from the Cougar offense. Everyone getting a crack at it. Kiana McDonald finishes the rally. A lot of work for 1 point. Cougars sally hard. Marie Dunster serving. Heavy spin serve. Reimer passes it to the middle of court. Mangan with a very soft shot. Crafty play there on the left side. Floats just over the block. Avery Cook serving for the Blazers. Passed well by Bradbury. Tough line serve, passed well. Selena Taves' swing. Draws the Blazers blocker onto the net. Selena Taves serving. Pass by Mangan. Middle attack for Pistaka. Off Bros block and out of bounds. Right serve, passed well by Selena Taves. Right side attack from McDonald. Off the block and out of bounds. Kiana McDonald with the hot hand here in the fourth set, her first of the night. Making the most of every opportunity she's had here. Very efficient in low opportunities tonight. Follows it up with a great line serve. Middle attack for McPherson. Left side for Peak. Smart tip to the middle. Great balanced offense here tonight. Kylie Peak and Marie Dunster both sitting at just around 10 kills apiece. McDonald, a good deep serve. Right side for Mangan. The confusion in the backcourt for the Cougars. Tori Mangan now back to serve for the Blazers. Left side for Peak. Heavy cross-court swing again. Blazer block on the net. Tyra Lasuk serving. Good serve, drops short in front of Johnson. Left side for Reimer. Cougars get touches on it, but can't keep it going. Peyton Pistaka back to serve. Cougars lead by 2 here in the fourth. Passed well by Bradbury. Right side attack for Virgo. Big swing. Nice quick offense there. Kylie Peak comes in for the 60 attack. The quick back set there. No doubt about that one. She's now back to serve. Good serve, passed well by Tori Mangan. Right side for McPherson, cross-court swing. Another kill for McPherson, who goes back to serve. McPherson serves, passed by Bradbury. Middle attack for Bros. Big block there out of Avery Cook, solo block in the middle. Tori McPherson serving, passed by Bradbury. Left side for Selena Taves, cross-court shot is deep. Off Maria Johnson and into the ceiling. Heather Bros now back to the serve. Currently leading the Cougars with 4 service aces. Looking to add to that total here. Good deep serve, passed by Mangan. Middle attack for Cook. Through the block, deep corner, nice swing there. Kirsten Reimer back to serve for the Blazers. Deep serve, passed by Peak. Right side attack for Dunster off the block, dug by Bradbury. Left side for Taves. Line shot dug by McPherson into the net. Avery Cook not able to track that one down. Marie Dunster serving. Trickles over the net. Middle attack for Cook off the block. Dug by Reimer. Taves with the block there. Left side for Mangan. Cross court winner. Avery Cook serves deep. Passed well by Taves. Left side for Taves. Heavy swing is wide. Cougars still lead by 1. Low serve. Leads to an ace. Nice serve there by Avery Cook. Another good deep serve, passed well by Peak that time. Middle attack for Kiana, smart tip. Kiana McDonald in the middle. Very efficient performance tonight, nothing too heavy, but very effective. 3 kills here on 3 or 4 sets. Great efficiency out of the middle. Selena Taves serving. Good serve, passed by Reimer. Left side for Mangan, dug by Dunster. Left side for Peak. Roll shot, dug by Mangan, kept alive for the back row swing. Reimer with the over swing. Peak tracks it down. Great play to keep it alive. Mangan inside, dug by Bradbury. Great play to turn it around. Peak swing through the block. Oh! Blazers fight hard for that point. Victoria Cabral into the game here for the Cougars. Playing back row for Selena Taves. Give Taves a breather. Cabral coming in with some energy here. Blazers lead by 1 as Paige Wright serves. Pass by Bradbury. Kiana McDonald with the swing. Dug by Reimer. Middle attack for Pistaka, tips it. Kept alive. Dunster sets Peak. Peak gets the kill. Great play there. Team of setters, everybody does it. Nice set there by Dunster. Great swing by Kylie Peak. Kiana McDonald now back to serve. Locked up at 16 here in the 4th. Good serve. Middle attack for McPherson, tips it. McDonald gets a hand on it but can't pop it up. Clever action there from the Blazers, running the left side attacker in for a middle attack. Tori Mangan serving. Pass by Cabral. Heather Bros swing is deep. Mangan touches it. Tyra Lasuk back to the service line, locked at 17. Cross court serve, passed off the net by Mangan. Back set for the Blazers. Right side attack for Marie Dunster. Into the block, but dug by Cabral. Left side for Peak, roll shot. Wright gets her hand on it, but falls to the floor. Smart tip there by Kylie Peak. Cougars do great to earn that one. That play could have gone either way. Late lead here for the Cougars with Lasuk still serving. Passed off the net by Johnson, left side for Reimer. Off the block, dug by Bradbury. Sent deep by Lasuk. Right side attack for McPherson. Cross court shot, dug by Lasuk. Kylie Peak with the swing. Left side for Reimer. Hangs and bangs that one wide out of bounds. Lasuk still serving. Timeout called by the Blazers. Suk serving. Setting up a free ball here for the Cougars. Nice play by McPherson to keep that alive. Left side attack for Peak. Adjusts off the net. Puts it to the floor. Great late set action here. Substitutions back into the game. Julia Sawatsky back in, replacing Tori Mangan. Nice work by the sub there. Tyra Lasuk still on a roll. Immediately at Sawatsky, pass as well, left side for Reimer, off the block. Pistacco, oh wow, great pickup. Kylie Peak with the dig. Then called on the net. Super effort there from Kylie Peak to keep that ball up. A little too eager following on the block. Gets drawn onto the net. Great effort there by Captain Kylie Peak. Pistacca serves deep. Long. Substitution, Selena Taves into the game, replacing Victoria Cabral. Taves into the front row. Deep serve, Sawatsky passes off the net. Middle attack for Avery Cook, tips to the corner. Nice play there to get the middle attack. Victoria McPherson serving, short into the net. Timeout called by the Blazers. With another ace. Couldn't have come at a better time. Brose heavy arm. Looking at over 5 aces tonight. Stellar serving performance from Heather Brost. Why doesn't she just finish it from the service line? Another heavy serve. Johnson does her best to keep it up. More of a dig than a pass. Free ball given. Lots of spin on that one. Okay. Right side for Dunster. Tips it short, dug by Cook. Back row attack for Sawatsky. Okay. That ball dug into the ceiling by the Cougars. Kirsten Reimer serving for the Blazers. Down 3 late. Passed well by Taves. Left side for Taves. Line short, just long. Good idea, just wide. Timeout called by the Cougars. Kristen Reimer serving. Cougars leading late. Passed well by Peak. Right side for Dunster, off the block. Lasuk pops it over. Left side for Sawatsky, into the block, big block, let's go Kiana McDonald. Impact felt. Setting up match point here for Marie Dunster. Spin serve coming. Sawatsky on the left into the net, and that is it. Cougars take the game. Great.
On both sides of the court. The MCAC would like to take this time to acknowledge two players from today's match as the MCAC players of the game. From the Blazers, number 5, Victoria McPherson. And from your Assiniboine College Cougars, number 3, Heather Brost. Thank you, and stay tuned for more MCAC action following the women's match.
Welcome back to the Assiniboine Cougars volleyball broadcast. I'm your host, Matthew Schroeder, and we continue tonight's doubleheader with the men's matchup between the Assiniboine Cougars and the CMU Blazers. Just like the opening game, this one carries major weights in the MCAC standings. The Cougars are coming in with a record of 8-4, while the CMU Blazers have a record of 7-5. With the postseason approaching, every set matters in the race for playoff positioning. Let's look at the men's standings in the MCAC. The Cougars are in first place with a record of 8-4. Providence has a record of 9-5 as they are in second. They have played more games than the Cougars. CMU is just barely in third with a strong record of 7-5, and St. Boniface rounds out the conference with a 2-12 record. The Cougars will look to carry on from the energy from the opening match and protect home courts, while the Blazers are aiming to end the night on a high and make a statement here in Brandon. Two evenly matched teams, first seed on the line, and the second half of this doubleheader is coming up next.
With a staff of 4 teachers offering 2 courses to 24 students. Now here in 2026, we are honoring the college's 65th anniversary with a staff of over 400 offering 75 certificate, diploma, and postgraduate programs across a variety of disciplines and locations. And this year we welcomed around 4,000 full-time students. The college has also shifted identities over the years, originally the Brand Vocational Training Center, then Assiniboine Community College, and recently in 2024, Assiniboine College. The Cougars were the original mascot for the college with green and gold colors. Then we changed to gray owls with a purple and pink tone before returning back to the Cougars, and in 2016 we changed the Cougars logo that is still used today. You'll notice our teams are repping a vintage-inspired jersey tonight. You can find more information on some vintage stickers and really nice tubes kicking around the gym. Assiniboine College is privileged to provide learning opportunities on the lands of the Nakota Oyate, and the national homeland of the Red River Métis. The Cougars are committed to respect and fair play. We ask that you show sportsmanship by encouraging student athletes, respecting coaches and officials, and being considerate of other spectators. Now, for the Manitoba College's Athletic Conference volleyball games featuring the Canadian Mennonite University Blazers and your Assiniboine College Cougars. The starting lineup for the visiting Blazers. Captain, number 4, Duncan Petrie. Libero, number 6, Luke Johnson. Number 2, Ryan Billis. Number 5, Declan Vergara. Number 7, Owen Giesbert. Number 11, Marcus Martins. Number 15, Max Anderson. Libero, number 13, Jackson Pechersky. And the head coach for the Blazers is Jack Tyrell. Now the starting lineup for your Assiniboine College Cougars. Captain, number 7, Nathaniel Berube. Libero, number 3, Josh Damash. Number 1, John Balmaceda. Number 10, Ethan Olson. Number 11, Anthony Holland. Number 13, Carter Laney. Number 15, Rylan Kalinick. Head coach of the Cougars, Stan Ashfield. Head official tonight is Paige Donald. Assistant official, Kevin Newton. Line judges are Todd Robinson and Owen Falk. Let's have a great match.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to match number 2 of tonight's Manitoba College Athletic Conference volleyball doubleheader, featuring the Assiniboine College Cougars donning their retro green and gold tonight. College celebrating its 65th anniversary. All sports programs are honoring the college with a throwback jersey this year. The girls wear theirs in a thrilling 4-set victory over the CMU Blazers just earlier tonight. Broke the tie to now sit ahead of them in the standings at 8-5. We've got both Assiniboine College volleyball programs ranked nationally for the first time this season. Both programs doing very well. Slight conversation here between second official Kevin Newton. Looking like an error in the starting lineup for Coach Jack Tyrell. Quick substitution here. Setter Ryan Billis back to serve here to get the set underway. Billis serve pass off the net by Lehman. Rylan Kalinick brings it back. Berube gives a deep free ball. Middle attack. Off Hollids block and out of bounds. Billis again to serve for the Blazers. Passed well by Gamache. Left side attack for Berube. Big cross court bang. Sure thing. Great start from captain Nathaniel Berube. Heavy cross court ball straight to the floor. John Balmaceda serving. Deep serve. Billis does his best to keep it off the net. Called for a carried ball. Can't do that. Balmaceda serve cross. Short serve. Petrie's swing is blocked. Berube gets his hand on it to keep it alive. Free ball given back. Middle attack is wide. Good scramble there from the Cougars to keep the point alive. Balmaceda still serving. Number 23, Lucas Robertson in the game for the Blazers, swinging out of the middle. With the tip there, nice one-handed dig by Balmaceda. Ryan Billis with the dig. Declan Vergara called with a carried ball. Balmaceda still serving. Passed well by the Blazers, right side attack. Through the block into the floor for Declan Vergara. Number 7, Owen Giesbrick back to the line. Giesbrick serves into the net. Cougars up 5-2 early with Nathaniel Berube, captain, back to the line. Berube's spin serve is long. Lucas Robertson to serve. Into the net. Anthony Hollid to serve for the the Cougars. Passed off the net by Vergara. Right side attack off the block. Hollid scrambles, Berube scrambles. Not able to track it down. Captain Duncan Petrie to serve. Passed well by Berube. Pass over the net. Marcus Martin's smart to tip that one down. Petrie still serving. That one into the net. Rylan Kalinick back to serve for the Cougars. Deep float serve. Pass by Giesbrick. Right side attack off the block, dug by Gamache. Right side for Kalinick, that is Carter Lehman. The cross court swing is wide. Number 5, Declan Vergara to serve. Pass by Berube. Middle attack for Owen Olsen. Oh me, oh my. The heavy arm. Sure thing. Carter Lehman now to serve. Home team up 8-6. Heavy swing. Back row attack for Petrie, off the block and out of bounds. Blocker's just starting to turn that one in. Substitution into the game for the Blazers. Number 15, Max Anderson into the game. Looks like Anderson playing front row for Robertson's back row. Marcus Martins to serve for the Blazers. Short. Owen Olsen to serve. That swing off the Cougar block and out of bounds. Owen Giesbrick with the kill for the Blazers. Setter Ryan Billis now back to serve. Deep float serve, passed well by Carter Lehman. Left side for Berube, off the block. Dug by Billis, but not able to keep that ball in play. John Balmaceda serving. Deep serve. Middle attack, tip deep. Dug by John Balmaceda. Left side for Berube. Deep corner shot, scores. Great play by Berube. Nice set from Josh Gamache out of the back row. Strong, well-rounded play here from the Cougars so far. Lead by 3 early in the first set. Deep serve by Balmaceda. Just past the baseline. Owen Giesbrick now to serve for the Blazers. It's passed by Gamache, right side for Berube, off the block, dug by Lehman. Back to Berube again on the right, again across court. Off the dig to the ceiling. Just give it back to Nathaniel, why not? Strong attacking from Captain Berube, now back to the service line. Spin serve, passed over. Anthony Hollid keeps it on the Blazers' side. Big block by Lehman, however, it lands out of bounds. Minor angle change on the block would have sent that thundering to the floor. Great touch from middle blocker Anthony Hollid. Max Anderson to serve for the Blazers. Float serve, pass by Lehman. Left side off Hollid's arms. Odd bounce from the Blazers. Love a good middle bump set for the point. Anthony Hollid acting like he does that every game. Love it. Hollid now to serve. Tough serve, gives a free ball back to the Cougars. Owen Olsen in the middle. 2 for 2 on heavy swings tonight. Ethan Olsen making the most of every opportunity so far. Taking heads off with these swings. Owen Olsen with the kill. Anthony Hollid still at the service line. Great cross-court serve, got him. Follows it up with an ace. Cougars building some energy here. Off to big 5-point lead here so far in the first set. Back to back. Anthony Hollid. Ace, 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 timeout. On an impressive run here, halfway through the third. That ball sails long, finally ends Anthony Hollid's impressive serving run. Duncan Petrie to serve. Easy pass for Berube, right side for Kalinick, cross-court attack, through the block to the floor. John Balmaceda has every option available to him so far. Tough stop in the three-headed monster there. Kalinick, Lehman, and Olsen doing well in the front row each. Left side for Vergara, touched by Berube, great hustle from Gamache. Balmaceda brings it back. Great hustle here from the Cougars. Right side attack for Petrie is long. Great hustle play. Cougars in charge here, 18-11. Great hustle play from the Cougars. Berube keeps it alive. Gamache tracks it down. Balmaceda gives the free. Blazers hit it out the back. Rylan Kalinick serves deep. Middle attack is wide. Cougars rolling. First set similar to the women's match earlier today. AAC College women taking the first set 25-15 over the visiting Blazers. Cougar men looking to do the same thing here in the first set of their game. Currently lead 19-12. Declan Vergara back to serve for the Blazers. Nice pass, Balmaceda, smart net play, keeps it over the block. Left side for Giesbrecht, his swing is long. Carter Lehman to serve here for the Cougars. Strong spin serve, drops on the baseline. Giesbrecht and Jansen looking at each other. Neither wanted anything to do with that spinning ball. Good pass there, tight ball. Nice block by Owen Olsen. Kept alive by Vergara, left side for Giesbrecht. Out of bounds by Giesbrecht. Cougars lead by 10. Carter Lehman's service run and stopped. Marcus Martins to serve. Passed by Berube. Beauty pass. Middle dump by Balmaceda. Kept alive by Berube. Balmaceda with another tip. This one deep. Pass by Martins. Middle attack off Olsen's block. Left side for Berube. Right side for Balmaceda. Ooh! Love taking that shot. Berube looking to reward his setter. Hits it right back to Balmaceda, who snaps it just long of the baseline. Berube giving his setter a chance. Marcus Martins to serve. Passed well by Carter Lehman. Left side for Berube, tight ball off the block, kept alive by Olsen. Great dig. Left side for Berube. Over the block, dug by the Blazers. Left side for Giesbrecht, cross court, dug by Gamache. Back row attack. Kalinick gives a short free ball, passed by Petrie. Left side for Giesbrecht. Balmaceda with the block. Balmaceda with the block. Big one for number 1. Owen Olsen back to serve now for the Cougars, commanding 23-14 lead. Unfortunately won't match the girls' score from the first set. No harm, no foul. Ryan Billis back to serve for the Blazers. Pass by Lehman, left side for Berube. Snaps that ball deep corner. Out of system, doesn't matter. Deep corner kill. Set point set up, and pardon me, mathematically, John Balmaceda has a chance. Match the women's score from the first set. Not much of a math guy. Heavy serve, going for it, gets it. John Balmaceda says, I want it, I'm taking it. Both Cougars squads taking set 1, 25-15. Great start for the Cougars tonight. to the service line. Back to where he finished the first set. Left side attack for Vergara. Off of Kalinick and out of bounds. Declan Vergara to serve for the Blazers. Passed well by Berube. Middle attack. Blocked but kept alive by the Cougars. Anthony Holland couldn't pop that back up. Tight ball. Good effort from the Cougars to make something. Vergara still serving for the Blazers. There's an ace for Vergara. Vergara spin serve. Passed well by the Cougars. Left side for Kalinick, tips it over the block. Petrie keeps it alive. Left side for Anderson, tips it. Finds the floor. Blazers off to a quick 4-0 lead. Vergara still serving. Pass by Gamache. Right side attack for Berube. Big block there by Max Anderson. Heavy swing, heavy block. 5-0 Blazers. Vergara on a 5-0 serving run. Pass by Lehman. Left side for Kalinick. Into the block. Dug by Lehman. Left side for Kalinick. Through the block. Dug by Vergara. Max Martins tracks it down. Marcus Martins. Nice block by Berube. Miscommunication there by the Blazers. Sends Nathaniel Berube to the back line. Berube's serve goes long. Marcus Martins to serve. Short pass fools Carter Lehman. Martin serving. Passed off the net. Left side for Lehman. Off the block, off the net to the floor. Good score off an ugly play. Anthony Holland back to serve for the Blazers. Pass tight by Vergara. Left side attack for Max Anderson. Off Kalinick's block into the floor. Blazers looking much stronger here in the second. Ryan Billis serving now for the Blazers. They lead 8-2. Short serve, passed wide by Carter Lehman. Balmaceda tracks it down. Lehman's not able to bring it back. Nice effort here from the Cougars, but not going the way they're hoping for. Billis serves again. Passed well by Berube. Middle attack for Olsen. Good dig by Billis, kept alive. Over Blazers called on the net. Blazers player was way over the center line. Rylan Kalinick serving. Pass by Vergara. Left side for Petrie. Soft little swing. Hits the block and goes out of bounds. Max Anderson serving. Passed by Berube. Back set for Kalinick. Off the block into the floor. Eight-point lead here for the Blazers. Nothing going right so far for the Cougars here in the second set after a great first set. Nice pass by Gamache. Free ball given to the Blazers. Right side for Petrie. Off the block. Cougar blocker on the net, and the ball is in. No doubt about it. Max Anderson continues at the service line. Timeout called by the Blazers, by the Cougars. Max Anderson continues at the service line for the Blazers. Roll shot, passed by Berube tight. John Balmaceda brings it back. However, Ethan Olsen is on the net up high, his first error of the night. Olsen been having a great offensive night so far. Good effort there by Balmaceda to bring it back, but not able to keep middle attacker off the net. Anderson's serve is long. Carter Lehman with a good hand pass. Cross court, big swing. Through Jansen's arms into the ceiling. Heavy swing there by Carter Lehman. Libero came in Mushy into the game as well for the Cougars. Mushy and Josh Gamache splitting time here, with Kamen being the defensive libero, Gamache playing as the serve-receive libero. Left side for Vergara, tips off the block. Back to Vergara on the left. Heavy cross-court swing, blocked by Olsen. Right side for Petrie. Rolshad brings it back. Kalinick with the dig. Left side for Berube. Crafty play, finds the floor. That was nasty. Woo! Even he knew it. That was spicy. Coach Jack Tyrell asking for a serving rotation check. Lehman the correct server here for the Cougars. Spin serve, pass tight by Jansen. Middle attack for Martins, pardon me. There's Max Anderson in the middle getting blocked. Ethan Olsen getting his hands on that. Carter Lehman still serving for the Cougars. His spin serve is wide. Max Anderson serving for the Blazers. Blazers lead by 8, halfway through the second. Middle attack for Olsen, kept alive. Free ball given back, passed by Kalinick. Left side for Berube off the net, snaps it back, snaps it down. Wow, Berube bailing everyone out here. Made the most of that set. Great play by Captain Berube, making life easy on his teammates. Ethan Olson now to serve for the Cougars. Off the tape, pass by Jansen. Right side attack for Petrie into the tape. Olson at the service line. Passed well by Jansen. Middle attack for Marcus Martins. Holland meets him at the top, but Martin snaps that one down through the block. Duncan Petrie now serving. Passed well by Berube. Back to Berube on the left. Smart roll shot, kept alive by Billis. Jansen plays it to Vergara, roll shot, easy ball for Gamache. Pipe attack for Lehman. Smart tip. However, Lehman had crossed the attack line there. Back row attack is called. Lehman, a back row player there. Took off from in front of the attack line. Just a toe, but that's all you need. Can't do that. Captain Petrie serving. Passed well by Berube. Holland with the tip. Calling the Blazer blocker onto the net. Marcus Martins takes responsibility for that one. John Balmaceda back to serve. Pass by Anderson short. Left side for Vergara off the block. And out the back. Bounces going the Blazers' way here in the second set. Currently up 17-9. Cougars took the first set, 25-15. Looking at an opposite result here. Vergara to serve. Deep serve, passed well by Berube. Left side set to Kalenic. Slaps that one through the block. Berube back to the service line. Tough toss there from Berube. Knew as soon as he let it out of his hands, it was a bad toss. Not much of a chance on that one. Marcus Martin serves. Tipped over by the Cougars. Left side for Anderson. Cross court, dug by Gamache. Great one-handed dig. Clinic can't keep that one alive. Great effort there by Libero Josh Gamache. Marcus Martin serves, short. Pass by Lehman, tight. Back to Lehman on the left. Blocked by Ryan Billis, solo block. Sure thing. Billis, a 6'4" setter. Likely the tallest in Manitoba. Puts up a big block on Lehman that time. Good pass by Lehman, back to Lehman on the left. Cross court, dug by Anderson. Anderson tips it over, dug by Holland. Right side for Kalenic. Tough play there. Cougars trying to pull everyone back together here. Staying positive despite the rather poor results here in the second. Martins continues at the service line. Pass by Lehman. Left side for Lehman. Cross court. Off Anderson, out of bounds. Big swing there by Carter Lehman, cross court. Anthony Holland to serve. Cross court serve, pass tight by Vergara. Kept off the net, left side for Lehman. Smart tip in the middle, picked up by Petrie. Left side for Anderson, roll shot, dug by Lehman. Right side attack for Kalenic, off the net. Off the block into the floor. Rylan Kalenic with a nice right side swing. Anthony Hollid still serving. Cougars trail a hefty 9 points here. Blazers 4 away from the second set win. Great serve, leads to an overpass. Left side for Lehman off the block. Draws the Blazers block onto the net. Leading to a Blazer timeout. Anthony Hollid to serve here late in the second set. Strong cross-court serve, passed by Vergara. Left side for Anderson. Cross-court attack off the block. Ryan Billis to serve. 22-13 Blazers. Passed well by Lehman. Middle attack for Olsen. Turns that one back to one. Dug by Vergara. Petrie with a turnaround set. Wow, great cover out of the back row by Balmaceda. Smart play there. Max Anderson turns that one down. Passed off the net by Lehman. Back to Lehman on the left. Into the block, into the floor. Max Anderson with another block. Ryan Billis to serve. Set point here in the second. Another block, kept alive by the Cougars though. Ryan Billis got boxed out there, not able to get to the net. Substitutions into the game. Number 5, Liam Musgrave into the game to serve for Rylan Kalinick. Musgrave back to the service line. Back against the wall here for the Cougars. Middle attack, deep tip, dug by Berube. Heavy cross-court swing is just out of bounds. Set 3 action to get underway, all locked up at 1 apiece. Couple of blowouts here and a rare service line infraction called by the eagle-eyed Todd Robinson. Rare call in the game. John Balmaceda to serve for the Cougars. Pass by Jansen. Middle attack for Martins is wide. Calling that ball in. Duncan Petrie back to the service line. Captain of the Blazers. Good serve. A little heavy off Berube's arm into the ceiling. Petrie serves. Pass by Gamache. Balmaceda does his best to bring it back. Petrie putting the Cougars in trouble early here. Some heavy serves. Cougars looking to respond. Petrie tracked down a tough toss there. Snaps that one into the deep corner for another ace. Blazers again off to a strong start here. Cougar men took the first set, 25-15. Blazers bounced right back and took a commanding second set. Off to an early start here as well. Finally, Petrie's serve goes long. Good leave there by libero Josh Gamache. Nathaniel Berube back to the service line. Passed over the net. Carter Lehman's attack off Billis's block and out of bounds. Good aggressive net play there by Carter Lehman. Berube still serving. Passed off the net by Seth Anderson. Back row attack for Petrie is deep. Captain Berube serving. Deep serve, passed by Jansen. Martin's middle attack is wide. That one for sure. Berube serves into the net. Did well to bring the Cougars back into this one, all tied at 5. Declan Vergara serving. Passed well by Berube. Middle attack for Hollid. Off the block. Left side for Anderson. Dug down the line, John Balmaceda. Right side for Kalinick. Deep shot. Dug by Vergara, back row. Petrie in the attack. John Balmaceda not able to keep that one in. Vergara to serve. Passed well by Gamache. Left side for Lehman off the block. Dug by Petrie. Back row set. Free ball coming. Balmaceda takes it. Berube to the left side. Carter Lehman. Into Marcus Martins. Awaiting arms. Blazers up 7-5 early in the third. All tied at 1 here. Vergara spin serves. Trickles over the net, lands in front of the outstretched arm of Carter Lehman. Declan Vergara continues at the service line for the Blazers. Nice pass by Berube. Right side attack for Kalinick. Nice outside shot there. Fools libero Jansen. Nice shot from Rylan Kalinick there down the line on the right side. Anthony Hollid now back to serve. Strong serve, passed by Anderson. Back to Anderson on the left. Off Kalinick's arms and just out of bounds. Marcus Martins to the service line. Passed well by Lehman. Middle attack for Owen Olsen. Ba-bang! Another sure thing for Owen Olsen. Set the guy more. Strong night from Owen Olsen, making the most of every set he's had. I believe he's 3 of 4 or 4 for 5 so far on the night. Very efficient swings out of the middle. Neyland High School product. Rylan Kalinick serves into the net. 10-8 Blazers. Ryan Billis back to serve. Nice pass by Carter Lehman. Owen Olsen again. Ba-bang! Guy is on one tonight. Geez, pick a shot, any shot. Carter Lehman serve, passed by Jansen. Left side for Petrie, cross court. Wide out the back. Another heavy serve. Past the middle of the court, left side for Petrie, dug by Lehman. Balmaceda tracks it down, left side for Berube through the block, dug by Jansen. Petrie with the roll shot, passed by Kalinick. Berube on the left. Oof, kept alive by Olsen. Spicy spinny ball in the net. Oof. And a smart tip there by Duncan Petrie to keep it away from the blockers. Trap the block there, not much they could do about it. Anderson serves into the net. Owen Olsen back to the service line. Serve, passed by Jansen, left side for Vergara. Off Balmaceda's block, but on the Cougar side of the net. Cougars stepping up a bit here in the second, keeping things close, down only 2. Dominated the first set. Looking to capture that energy again. Anderson serves, passed well by Lehman. Middle attack for Hollid, dug by the Blazers. Left side for Vergara. Off the block, kept alive. Back to Vergara. Off the block, kept alive. Back to Vergara. Dug by Gamache, great play. Left side for Berube is tight. Kept alive by Hollid, back to Berube on the left. Off the block, dug by Anderson, into the ceiling, Cougar point. Great rally finished off by Captain Berube. Cougars doing well to stay settled, stay balanced. Blazers were on the run. Cougar finished the point. Great swing there by Nathaniel Berube. John Balmaceda serving. Deep corner shot to Vergara. Right side set. Deep corner swing. Nice play there by Petrie. Berube saying there wasn't much for him to swing at. Made the most of it. He's now back to serve. Duncan Petrie serving. Passed off the net by Berube. Kalinick brings it back for him. Smart tip to the sideline. Ryan Billis with the dump. Dug by Balmaceda. Berube with the swing. Another power set. Dug by Jansen. Back row attack. Dug by Kalinick. Pardon me, Lehman. Net called against the Cougars. Timeout called by the Cougars. Duncan Petrie to serve. Passed well by Gamache. Left side for Kalinick, off the block, dug by Kalinick. Carried ball, however. Petrie still serving for the Blazers. Keep served by Petrie is out the back. Three-point lead for the Blazers as Captain Berube goes back to the service line. Berube with over 8 kills so far, leading the way for the Cougars. Good serve, left side attack. Big block by Kalinick, meets him at the top. Free ball for the Cougars now. Berube, great ball to Balmaceda, little attack for Hollid. Deep corner shot, bing bang boom, let's go. A few more of those, get the Cougars back tied up and back in charge of this game. There's an ace. Needed that, needed that. Let's go, Berube. Another good serve. Billis tracks it down. Free ball given by Petrie. Middle attack for Hollid again. Let's go. Tied at 15. Cougars looking alive here. Keep it going. Another good serve. Passed wide by Anderson. Billis tries but cannot bring it back. We'll call that another ace. Deep serve by Berube. Vergara passes it. Middle attack for Martins. Off the block and out of bounds. All notched at 16. Declan Vergara to serve. Pass by Gamache. Left side for Carter Lehman. Gives a short free ball. Pass by Martins. Left side for Anderson. Cross-court attack off the block, out of bounds. Vergara still serving for the Blazers. Pass well by Berube, right side for Kalinick. Cross-court attack, dug by Vergara. Left side for Anderson. Off the block and just past Gamache's outstretched arm. Vergara still serving. pass by Gamache, right side for Kalinick. Not able to put that over. Timeout called by the Cougars. Declan Vergara continues a lengthy service run here. He's taken his Blazers to a 3-point lead here late in the third. 19-16. Off the tape, passed over. Passed off the net by Martins, left side for Anderson. Cross court into the block and down. Nice triple block there by the Cougars to keep that ball on the Blazers side. Anthony Hollid back to serve for the Cougars. Trail by 2 late in the third. Cross court serve, pass by Jansen. Middle attack, off the block, deep. Pick up by Jansen, left side attack for Anderson. Set the light instead of the player. Anthony Hollid continues at the line. Good strong serve. Left side for Anderson, cross court. Off the block and just out of bounds. Blazers first to 20, lead by 2. Marcus Martins now to serve. Short serve, pass tight by Olsen. Gets the set. Smart play off the block. Left side for Anderson. Deep shot, far sideline, scores. Nice shot there from Anderson. Blazers carry a 3-point lead here late in the third. Short serve, pass by Lehman. Middle attack for Olsen, into the block, kept alive by Martins. Left side for Anderson. Wide. Liam Musgrave into the game for Ryland Kalinick. Musgrave back to serve. Pass by Vergara, right side attack, back row. Wide. Musgrave continues at the line. Cougars down 1. Tights pass. Clever dump by Billis there. Back set dump. No momentum on that ball. Tough for a lib to pick that one up. Still wanted, especially at this point of the set. Ryan Billis now to serve. Pass tight by Lehman. Olsen gets up there. Blocked but kept alive. Carter Lehman, deep snap. Dug by Jansen. Left side for Anderson. Roll shot, dug by Musgrave. Left side for Lehman. Looks to find the block, but misses. Cougars are certain it touched him. Blazers shake it off. Refs don't see it. Bayless back to serve. Pass by Lehman. Middle attack for Olsen. Smart turn in the air, and again, Olsen with the kill. Carter Lehman back to serve. Cougars down 2. Tight overpass. Berube bangs it off Billis's head. Lehman serve. Deep. Lehman's block. Pardon me, Lehman's ace. All tied at 23. Clutch serve there from Lehman. Another strong serve, passed by Vergara. Middle attack, dug by Lehman. Tight, played over, Cougar side. Left side for Berube. Deep swing, kept alive. Roll shot given, Lehman with the dig. Olsen pops it up, Berube gets to it. It snaps it long. Good effort there from Berube. Looking to be aggressive here late in the set. Substitutions into the game. Rylan Kalinick replacing Liam Musgrave. Did well serving in the back row. Kalinick offering a more aggressive attack. Seth Anderson now to serve. Third set here hangs in the balance. Toss is wide, serve is wide. Tied at 24, Cougars have a chance. Ethan Olsen now to serve. Good deep serve, passed by Jansen. Middle attack, dug by Kalinick. Left side attack for Berube. Into the block to the floor. Great set from Ethan Olsen, trusts his teammate. Berube snaps it down, rewards the middle. Olsen back to serve now with the third set on his hand. This could be a huge play here. Tip this game back in Cougar favor. Deep serve, drops in, ace serve for the set. Ethan Olsen coming up big, crucial set, ace. Takes set number 3. Ethan Olsen still loud and proud, let's go. set 4 to get underway here. Similar results to the women's match. Cougars took the first, Blazers take the second, Cougars take the third. Let's look for the Cougar men to wrap things up here in the fourth as well, despite this first point going the Blazer way. Declan Vergara back to serve. Deep serve, passed well by Gamache. Middle attack by Holland, just wide. Vergara serving. Pass by Gamache, middle attack. Bingo, Anthony Holland. Youchie mama, big swing. Big swing. Big swing. Nathaniel Berube looking to back it up. Good deep serve, passed by Jansen. Left side attack for Anderson, wide. Berube rallied the troops in set 3, brought them out of a couple-point deficit, led them to the set win. Another strong serve, middle attack, Marcus Martins, blocked and covered by the Cougars. Back row attack for Petrie, off the block, picked up. Lehman with the swing, sets that one into the net. Whoops. Marcus Martins now back to serve. Passed well by Lehman. Middle attack, off the block, dug by Petrie. Left side for Jansen. Off the block, dug by Balmaceda. Back row for Berube. Spicy looking play. Berube fakes the pipe attack, sets Ryland Kalinick on the right side for a big bang. Great play there from the Cougar attackers. Berube fired up, Kalinick fired up. Love to see it. Hollid, good deep serve, pass tight. Got the Cougar blockers napping there. Billis with a smart play to tuck that down. Back now to serve is Ryan Billis, setter for the Blazers. Passed well by Lehman. Middle attack for Owen Olsen, smart tip, dug by Petrie. Anderson with the set. Blazers surprised by that one. Anderson with a nice set for Petrie on the right side. It's Max Anderson there. Ryan Billis continues the line up 5-3 in the fourth. Passed off by Berube. Left for Carter Lehman, tips to the middle. Anderson with the pass to nobody. Ryland Kalinick back to serve now for the Cougars, trail by 1. Deep serve goes just long. Jansen says, phew. Max Anderson here to serve. Correction, Seth Anderson here to serve. Passed well by Berube. Middle attack. Go boom! Ethan Olsen is on one tonight. Still fired up. Guys putting nails on the floor. Carter Lehman to serve. Out the back. Max Anderson to serve. Passed well by Gamache, middle attack. Middle block for Marcus Martins. Saw that one coming, said no. Olsen's not concerned. When you swing hard, sometimes you get blocked hard. Anderson deep serve is long. Deep serve, passed by Anderson. Vergara with the swing. Dug by Olsen. Right side for Kalinick. Roll shot deep, dug by Jansen. Right side attack for Petrie. Big block by Berube! Boom! Solo block says no, Berube. Big block. Ethan Olsen back to the service line. Passed off the net by Jansen, passed into the ceiling. There's an ace for Ethan Olsen. Tied up at 8. Pass by Vergara, left side for Vergara off the net. Outstretched arm, Lehman gets the dig. Olsen gives a deep free ball, left side for Vergara. Cross court. Scores a bucket on the basketball hoop. Duncan Petrie to serve. Passed well by Lehman. Left side attack, quick run. Berube snaps that one down. Berube well early on that approach. More than smart enough to snap it down beside the blocker for the point anyways. John Balmaceda now serving, tied at 9. Good pass here, back row attack for Petrie. Big dig out of the back row for Carter Lehman. And the Blazers are called under the net. Unbelievable. Carter Lehman, great one-handed dig. Duncan Petrie stepped under the net on the attack. Wow. Cougar men currently sitting one place ahead of the Cougars at 8-5. CMU Blazers currently sitting at 7-5. Providence Pilots leading the province at 9-5. Big match here. Deep serve by John Balmaceda. Middle attack for Martins. Puts that one down. Cougars currently sitting at 2-1 against the Blazers on the season. This year, Nationals are being hosted in the province. The Providence College Pilots will be hosting March 11th to 14th. Tight ball for Kalinick, plays it through the block. Keep it on the Blazers' side. Right side attack for Berube, off the block and out of bounds. Head referee Paige Donald calling Captain Petrie over to the net. Yellow card delivered to the Blazers bench. Bit too much of a complaint on that call. Cougars up 1. Nathaniel Berube serving. Dug by Vergara, tight. Left side for Anderson, drops it short. Kalinick with a nice free ball. Little attack, through the block. Left side for Anderson, off the block, out of bounds. All tied at 11. Marcus Martins now to serve. Passed well by Lehman. Right side attack for Kalinick. Heavy ball, dug by Vergara, tight. Billis with the dump. Balmaceda with the dig. Woof! Berube with the attack. Anderson with the big block. Smart play for Berube to go for it. Better block there by middle, Max Anderson. Marcus Martin serves Lehman. Pass tight, over. Anderson pops it up, left side for Anderson, roll shot into the antenna. Tied at 12. Anthony Holland here to serve. Into the net. Ryan Billis to serve for the Cougars. Big swing off the dig and out of bounds. Heavy arm there for Rylan Kalinick. No doubt about that one. Now back to serve is Rylan Kalinick. Heavy swing. Tied at 13. Cougars looking to close this one out in the fourth. Cement themselves in second place in the conference. Left side for Petrie. Down the line, out of bounds. Rylan Kalinick back to serve. Vergara with the pass, left side for Petrie, off the block, Doug. Not kept alive. Good touch there by Cayman Mushy. Not able to get it high enough up for a teammate to get there. Seth Anderson serving. Passed well by Berube, tight. And Olsen has met at the top. Max Anderson. I've seen a few slam by him. Gets Olsen there. Blazers back up by 1. Seth Anderson serving. Pass by Berube. Left side for Lehman. Smart tip, dug by Vergara. Back to Vergara on the left. Tip, dug by Kalinick, tight. Balmaceda with the dump. Through Vergara's arms into the floor. Carter Lehman now back to serve for the Cougars. Spin serve into the net. Blazers remaining elusive here. 1 point ahead here in the fourth. Blazers looking to stretch this game to 5. Cougars looking to end things here in the fourth. Good serve, good pass. Smart dump. Nobody on the Blazers moving for that. Schnifty play by John Balmaceda. Little back set dump. Blockers didn't move an inch. Nice play there, Balmaceda. Ethan Olsen now serving. Cougars not doing themselves any favor at the service line. It's their last 2. Blazers remain ahead by 1. Captain Duncan Petrie now serving. Deep serve, pass by Berube, back to Berube on the left. Deep shot down the line. That scores. That one well in the baseline. Smart play by Berube here, leading the Cougars. Berube's 10th kill of the night. Berube and Lehman currently leading the way for the Cougars. Jansen passed that one off the net. Vergara on the left. Deep swing is long. Balmaceda still serving for the Cougars. They lead 18-17. Cross-court serve, pass by Petrie. Middle attack for Martin, snaps it down. Crafty swing there out of the middle. Sends Declan Vergara back to the service line. All tied at 18. Passed well by Berube. Middle attack. Great swing by Anthony Holland. Deep corner shot. Nobody there for sure. Great swing. Balmaceda running a great offense tonight, keeping everyone involved. Berube to serve. Great serve, pass tight by Jansen. Middle attack for Martins. Yep, that scored, yep. Still only counts as one. Martins now to serve. Passed easy by Gamache, middle attack. Right back at you. Right back at you. Anthony Holland with some energy. Cougars first to 20. Anthony Holland to serve. Good deep serve, passed off the net. That's an ace. Great timing. Anthony Holland is feeling it. 21-19 Cougars. Timeout called by the Blazers. Serving. Cougars up 2 late in the fourth. Looking to end this here in the fourth. Good deep serve again off Vergara's arms. Lucky that one didn't hit. Sloppy off the hands, no call there. Middle attack, there we go. Doesn't matter, Ethan Olsen have another. Will not be stopped. Anthony Holland still serving. Holland with a good serve, passed by Jansen. Left side for Anderson, off the block and off the antenna. Ryan Billis back to serve. Ryan Billis to serve. Passed by Berube. Middle attack for Ethan Olsen. Left side for Anderson. Out of bounds. Cougars can feel this one. Blazers feel it slipping away. Rylan Kalinick being subbed out here by Liam Musgraves. Captain Clutch Liam Musgraves coming into set, 23-20. Passed by Jansen, middle attack. Sure thing. Number 9, Seth Anderson back to serve. Deep serve, passed by Berube. Balmaceda goes left to Lehman, off the block and out of bounds, setting up set and game point here in the fourth set. Great work here by the Cougars to come back, reclaim this fourth set. 24-21, potential game point here for Carter Lehman. Good deep serve, passed by Vergara, right side for Petrie. Off the block and out of bounds. Timeout called by the Cougars. Max Anderson serving here, back against the wall. Passed by Gamache. Middle for Olsen, and he finishes it.
Great match today on both sides of the court. The MCAC would like to take this time to acknowledge the referees for their great performance tonight. We'd also like to recognize 2 players from today's match as the MCAC players of the game. From the Blazers, number 2, Ryan Millis. And from your Assiniboine College Cougars, number 10, Ethan Olsen.